my youth, we used to go back and forth to Mississippi from my great grandmother. You know, we were raised in the South. We'd go, and how it went was all the kids go to Mississippi for the summer, and then we come back during school time. So that's how it went. And our parents would have all the time, hoorah, whatever. But we were raised by a great great grandmother, and in Mississippi, where the cotton was being picked, and that far back. And the soybeans had just started to come, and we had to shuck the peas and harvest. And so we were raised by these people. But I had an Annie Pearl, who I just adored as a kid. I had to be 4. And I went to this funeral and saw Annie Pearl. And she looked at me and said, and I'm looking like the 9s, like I want to do because I'm going back. And she looked at me and was like, "Oh, this the faggot of the family."
Oh. Wow.
While my nephew was walking in right behind me, who I never spoke to about any of that.
Right.
I was absolutely mortified. And so, you know what I did? I didn't even go back the rest of the trip. I stayed in the hotel room and relaxed because I didn't have to put up with that.
Pay them no mind. That's what.
But I definitely made it known, don't disrespect me like that. And so she called me. "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know how to approach it. That's just what I knew."
Girl.
And so
wow.
Makes you think. I mean, yeah, them the Southerners, and that's how it is. Southern family does not take to lifestyle.
Well, how has it been? Because my understanding is, and correct me if I'm wrong, like my perception is that you've been living your life and seen as a woman, not even as a trans woman, for a long time. Maybe in the general public, obviously with family, it's a little bit different dynamic. Am I? And I feel like
I think that's a fair assumption.
And what changed, I guess, for you to
when I decided to
choose to be more open about being trans?
I was gonna say, I don't know what everybody's eyes see, but
But
for me, I didn't tell people about me being trans until maybe 6 years when I learned recovery and to accept myself. And that's when I decided to stop drinking. And that's when I decided to embrace myself and be comfortable in my own skin truly, and tell my story and be comfortable telling my story. And it's been okay. It's been okay for the last 6 years. I haven't had any true, nobody's come to my face and has, let me have it. But like my aunt told me the other day, "You ain't going to Jamaica."
Well, it's so wild because I would think most people would look at you and just think you were a cis woman.
From your mouth to God's ears. But I don't know. Everybody sees that.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? I don't know what Black people have a sixth sense, baby.
Right.
They got a sixth sense. They know stuff that you don't know that they know. They do. Yeah, I never know if they know or not. But most Black women do know. They know. Sisters know.
So in kind of talking about being trans more publicly, that's part of like your recovery.